Welcome back to Advanced Writing this semester, themed around Lincoln Park. I'm going to talk to you now about the 3 short essays that this class requires. Each of them draws from a book called Thank You for Arguing, written by a man named J. Heinrichs, who's intent upon demonstrating that the art and craft of rhetoric is useful in business organizations and relationships today. I've divided the assignments into 3 parts. The first one focuses on what are called the rhetorical tenses. The second one focuses on the kind of larger persuasive strategies around ethos, pathos, and logos. And then the third one allows you complete and utter freedom to move throughout the book to choose the tools you'd like to use for rhetorical analysis. In the first essay, you'll look at a website for a Lincoln Park business, and you'll attempt to analyze it in terms of rhetorical tense. Is it forensic, epideictic, or deliberative? Is it past, present, or future? Remember that a website has multiple pages, and on some of those pages, you may see more examples of epideictic rhetoric. Epideictic rhetoric in the present tense focuses on values, and often a business will try to communicate its values to an audience. Others will be much more clearly deliberative, deciding on an action in the future, where often that action involves shopping, spending money. Your goal is to evaluate the rhetorical effectiveness of the website, to analyze it and say, hey, here's where it succeeds, here's where it might be a little bit muddy, could be clearer. The second assignment asks you to focus on ethos, pathos, and logos in some research studies published around Lincoln Park. Pick one. Any of the documents on the Canvas site which have the word study in the title are open and fair game. Pick one of the 3 tools, ethos or pathos or logos, and analyze the rhetorical strengths and weaknesses of the document in constructing ethos, in constructing pathos, or in constructing logos as a persuasive appeal. How does this report mobilize emotion to engage action? That'd be a pathos question. How does it build credibility through the use of ethos? Or how does it deploy forms of common sense and logic? That would be logos. Again, that short paper is about evaluating the report. You're a critic in these assignments. The final one asks you to look specifically at one campaign. So everyone in the class must focus on the same one campaign. And that's the Lifting Lincoln Park campaign organized by the OMC Smokehouse, in which you purchased a cookbook and donated additional money as part of backing the campaign on Indiegogo, I think it was. It's a crowdfunding campaign like Kickstarter, but on a different platform. Any of the rhetorical tools throughout the book are fair game. I think the assignment does ask you to pick at least one from the last half of the book, but use more than one. Try to tell me, was the OMC Smokehouse successful in trying to convince people to give their money for the cookbook and for Lifting Lincoln Park, as the campaign is called? These 3 essays are your works of rhetorical criticism that introduce you both to the questions, problems, and challenges facing Lincoln Park, and to the tools of rhetoric that are essential for solving those challenges through writing. I look forward to learning more about what you choose, the businesses you look at, the reports you select, and the tools you deploy as you show me how you think about rhetoric, persuasion, and Lincoln Park.